What's up, guys? Jacob and Mario here, and
Hello.
Today we're going to be talking about why you should not take romantic tips from anime.
Yep.
Just don't.
It's just
The end.
biggest.
See you tomorrow.
Just don't. Yeah. That was a quick video.
Yeah, that was the most efficient shot we've ever done.
I think so. What I want to first start off with, just so we can set the pace for it, is talk about some romance anime.
Yes, I leave that to you.
I sort of recommend. To start off with.
My apologies.
So rude. No. To start off with, Chobits. It's a good old classic romantic anime about a guy who falls in love with his robot girlfriend thing. It's made by Madhouse, so you know it's good. It's guys who do Death Note, One Punch Man, and No Game No Life, all that sort of stuff. And next one is Nisekoi. It's about two kids from monster families. I think they're doing a live action for that too.
Ooh,
actually,
maybe it'll be good.
It looks alright. So it's surprising. The trailer looked alright. So, we'll probably talk about a later video, but stop sneezing.
I don't know. The rain just started and it made me sneezy.
Putting me off thing. Nisekoi, yes. Two kids from monster families who have to
Romeo and Juliet style?
they have to pretend to like each other.
Oh.
And then there's a whole other side to it. But yeah, it's a good one. It's made by Shaft. It's guys who made the Monogatari series, Monogatari series, Maria Holic, and Dance in the Vampire Bund, which is actually a decent one.
Dance in the Vampire Bund. I read that.
You read that? Okay. Yeah. It's a good anime. Watch it, guys.
I read the manga. It is saucy.
It's very old. It is very old.
Very sexy.
Another good one is Kaicho wa Maid-sama, or Class President is a Maid, or Maid-sama. Any of those, made by GC staff. You guys probably heard us talk about it multiple times before. Yeah. They've done Golden Times, Bakuman, and Prison School, and
GC staff
tons of stuff.
Really good stuff.
Yeah. They've done a lot of decent anime, and I respect to them.
Real.
Yeah, but my most. I just have to say this because I have friends who work at Madhouse. Madhouse is the best. I endorse Madhouse.
Yes.
This is not sponsored.
I enjoy their cartoons.
Continuing on. Oran Host Club, or Oran Host Club.
This is the only thing on this list that I've recognized so far.
Oh, wow. Yeah, a good one. It's a reverse harem, so one girl, multiple guys. I mean, I don't think it's not like that, but I don't think actually the guys are too prone on trying to get with the chick, but this chick who kind of looks like a guy ends up joining like the male host club who hosts women. Yeah. It's done by Bones. So Bones is another one that's been around for a while. It's on Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Noragami, Soul Eater, you know, those sort of anime.
Yeah, all those middling tier animes. No, Bones makes amazing stuff. I'm playing with
Dude, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is #1 ranked. Stop giving it so much crap.
I already said I like Full Metal Alchemist. We've talked about this.
You like it.
I like Brotherhood.
No, you don't. You've told me you hated it.
I can't remember which one I don't like. Full Metal Alchemist is...
You told me you hated it. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, you hated it.
I did like the first one more.
Yes.
You know what?
This guy.
Brotherhood, it's so bad that I forgot what it was.
It's #1. Just get over your high horse. Okay.
It's too high.
But yeah, so I've discussed a few anime. Literally, there's a bunch of anime that you might want to get into, watch. Some of the older, some of the newer. And you'll probably have a good time watching them.
So Mario, as the voice of reason within anime,
yes,
why are these amazing romance shows not to be taken as gospel?
When it comes to actually in your dating life,
yes,
that's if you guys have a dating life. I don't know. It's up to you.
It is up to you. You're the only person who can do it.
Don't let your friends sort of pester you into, oh, you don't have a girlfriend and you're 25.
Or boyfriend.
Yeah, or boyfriend, whatever tickles your fancy.
I love when my fancy is tickled.
Good, yeah. It's so hard to talk about this stuff.
Yes, it's difficult conversations on romance and sexuality. Anyways, don't be like the people in these anime.
Yeah, because when a girl's not going to confess to you her like deepest emotional sort of self. Girls don't usually do that.
And if you watch a lot of anime, you may think that's the way it goes.
Yeah,
I did when I was younger.
And most times, the guy, you buddy, if you're there sitting down in your chair, you're gonna have to get your ass off that chair and get out there and actually talk to a girl, because there's no way a girl's gonna come to you.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to get out of your chair if you have something like Tinder. I wonder if there's a Tinder for anime fans.
Tinder is the worst. Don't use Tinder. It doesn't work anymore.
But
there's been studies on it. There's other apps that may do well, but literally right now, I think the age of online dating stuff is come to end. It's declining.
Yeah,
it doesn't work as much.
People are going for the hipster approach of going out and meeting
these sites. They work off trying to increase their profits, and when they do that, they block a lot of restrictions, and their algorithms block a lot of people from trying to get themselves out there. So they just don't work. So if you're a guy, you've been on Tinder, and you don't get any matches, most likely because there's the stupid algorithms just not putting you up there because 2 or 3 people said, "No, I don't like you."
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that happens, and you're screwed.
And that's why you don't trust dating anime.
Yeah, it was actually funny. My mates did a test where they made a fake account with a model in it just to see what the difference was between their profile and this profile. And the one with the model, obviously, with their shirt off and all that sort of stuff, it got nothing but likes.
Because let's be fair,
and they got nothing but matches.
Pecs are one of the most beautiful things in God's creation.
Yeah. So, yeah, Tinder is just for sex. So just moving past that, go out, talk to people. If you're into anime, go to a convention. There is plenty of women there. Not the stigma of every girl who likes anime has a boyfriend. No, that's not true. No. Don't believe that.
Yes, but the main thing that we want to talk about is don't reenact the things that you see, even when it's regarded as a romance anime.
So girls confessing to you probably won't happen. Your childhood friend
probably doesn't want to bone you. Just going to break that to you now.
In my case, yes, that actually happened, but that was a bad move. I'm just going to put that out there. That was a really bad move on my part because we never talked to each other again.
Childhood best friends. Ruined. Ruined by hormones. So
why am I talking about this?
Look, hey, this is your idea for a topic, so we're going with it. Look, the problem is, it's what we were talking about yesterday with Kageguri. It's over exaggerated, and
or the love letter stuff as well.
Yeah, you need.
I don't know. So I'm talking about my culture. I don't know I think in Japanese culture, they're a lot more reserved. They're a lot more. What's the word for it?
Japanese culture is very different. They also have a culture of denial. I'm talking about this completely secondhand. I don't know if it's true or not. It was something that someone told me, where like the Japanese flirtation and whatnot has something to do with being denied repeatedly. When in other cultures, when you're denied, you got to stop, because that means no. We're having a very big issue at the moment with humanity and in general,
because people agree.
Having issues with no and consent and all that sort of stuff. And Japanese culture, apparently, through my secondhand sources, I'm not someone to be talking about this, has a culture of turning someone down repeatedly to make sure
Isn't it 3 times or something you said about it? Like 3 times.
You turn someone down 3 times, and then on the 4th time is when you sort of do it to force the person to really think about whether or not they want to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
But
honestly, if you're going off this advice, just be sort of kind of work it out. You guys are smart.
Yes.
Think with your brain.
We have a very passionate, vocal, and intelligent community.
If someone denies you, there's a very big difference between, I don't think so right now, to please get the fuck away from me.
Yes.
Okay? Big difference, guys. Big difference. Get that through your head, okay?
Guys and girls, it's an issue with everyone.
If you're talking to someone face to face, you can see their face and how they're going to react to it. If it's a pleasant sort of look, then you might be fine. Try again some other time. If they're disgusted, walk away.
Yes.
Okay.
And therein lies the problem with anime, because it is so over-exaggerated. You don't get the over-exaggeration in real life.
Yeah.
And it is a culture that has different, like, ritual to their sort of finding a mate. So it's difficult. And it's so alien when you see it played out in front of you. The same reason that it's not just anime. Don't take romance advice from The Big Bang Theory or How I Met Your Mother or Bold and the Beautiful. Yeah. Nothing's going to teach you.
It's just dramatized crap. It's just not. It's not realistic.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys know that. You should know that if you're watching.
Yeah, we trust that you guys know this. Yeah, but it's something that we want to talk about. Yeah. Not to say, hey, wake up, you guys watch too much anime and you're ruining your lives for it.
You can watch anime and still have
exactly.
a romantic life.
It's more just... It's not even just about dating and romance. It's about the fact that over-exaggeration and overacting in anime and pop culture is so huge that you need to see this stuff and go, well, that's clearly not realistic. You see it and you're like, that's how it felt.
Yeah.
But it's not how it was. And that's why, like, we've talked about it before. Don't pretend that you've learned or know anything that you've seen purely from a series that is made for entertainment.
Yeah.
Same way we talked about whether or not you can learn Japanese by watching anime. The answer is no.
I mean,
you can't.
You can learn certain phrases and stuff, but that's really the extent. You're not going to know the context behind it. Just like in romance tips from anime, you're not really going to learn the context behind it. Just running up to a girl that you kind of know, you've met it a couple times, and saying, I love you, is not going to work out well for you. Okay?
No, exactly.
Let's just put that
out there. But watching the anime, and they're like, well, you know, what do you like? What are your feelings? What are your thoughts? And sort of the building of the courtship, take that on. When you're learning something from an entertainment medium, it has to be taken very, very sparsely, and you need to recognize what's entertainment and what is fact.
I think there's even some animes where there's the hot guy who's just kind of like an arsehole to the girl, but she really likes him. You guys got to really think about that. Just being an arsehole all the time. Yeah. Unless you're really, really hot, I'm not going to be like, I'm not trying to be shallow.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a 10 out of 10,
unless you're
you can kind of act like that. Yeah, you can act like that. But if you're not really going to get away with it.
Yeah. And have you seen that hard pills to swallow meme?
Yeah.
So there's one that is, girls actually do like nice guys. You're just not that nice of a person.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're not saying that you guys are bad people, but that whole, bad boy mentality, it's not a thing.
Please don't say you're a nice guy if all you do is just pester to a woman and say, oh, I love everything you love and I'll protect you. It's like, no, it's not really
the same thing is true. Guy to girl, girl to girl, girl to guy, girl to girl, guy to guy. It happens. People just don't get to read the signs properly. Mm-hmm. But don't take any advice from entertainment. Don't even take advice from us. We're doing this because we had to fill a 10 to 15 minute slot in a podcast.
I'm just talking about my realistic,
of course.
My life.
So. And that's the thing, talking about the hot guy and the...
Take what you want from
the douchebag character, that was one of the reasons that I wanted to get fit way back when. I was a chubby kid who had no friends and was very, very bad at social situations. So I'm like, I'll get ridiculously ripped and then everyone will want to talk to me and I won't have to try.
But it doesn't...
So I got really fit and still have social anxiety and really suffer trying to talk to people.
Work on your talking sort of skills, your social sort of skills before you work on your body. The biggest thing with humans is social. You need to be able to talk to other humans.
Yeah.
To get a good, to have a good bond with people.
And no one talks to people like they do in anime or TV. Wow. No one talks that way. Not everything has a ridiculous subplot behind it.
I think this video is probably for anyone who's maybe caught in that bubble where they're...
And it's easy to get caught. I said, I was caught in it. I thought, if I become hot, people will like me. Nah, I just kind of have a abrasive personality.
Mm.
Who thought? Who would have known? I didn't. I thought I was just chubby.
So, take a good look at yourself, figure out who you are as a person, and then try and work out a way that people will want to talk to you from that. Like, I'm pretty introverted sort of person who kind of an asshole, but people still want to talk to me because I make the attempt to not be an asshole as much around other people, and I get to know them well. Then they get to know me. Once someone gets to know you, they'll put up with your shit.
Everything happens through practice.
Yeah.
And just general communication requires practice. But that is pretty much it for our don't take romance advice from anime
I know
/
this whole segment
how
was
to be a good person.
This whole segment was a bit here and there with it, but it's a hard topic to sort of just lay down. I want to actually do a long form discussion about this. I'm going to more context about certain different like cliches within anime, romance anime, or like bumping into the girl is going to make her oh my god,
oh no, I knocked these books out of your hand, let's pick up the books and accidentally touch hands and then we'll fall in love.
Yeah, not going to happen. Sorry guys.
Yes. No, this was more something that we wanted to do because like as people who partake in not just anime but pop culture, we see lots of people who fall into traps of accidentally thinking that what they see in entertainment is real. Yeah. So we're not saying that you guys are like that, but if there's one person who sees this and goes,
I feel like you'll have a friend out there. You'll have a friend. You'll have someone. There's always going to be a person like that that's put their mind solely into a bubble, and you need to help them. Just help them because they won't figure it out on their own. Sometimes they just keep digging themselves.
We aren't just anime. We're here to make the world better. Anyways, guys, if you have any funny stories or any sort of advice that you want to give to the people watching this video, throw it down in the comments. We love you, be respectful, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Peace.